Let me tell you about llama.c++. It's a wonderful tool if you intend to run local models. It's very easy to install, you have versions both for Windows, Mac and Linux, and it supports various models. Let me show you. In here you have a list of some models that it can support. Plus you can download additional models, convert them and run them through this app. Alright, I'm going to minimize this. Then you can integrate it with your code, and in here you are going to find a list of all supported programming languages and relevant Git pages, plus many other information in here. Now, it supports multiple ways for installation. Let me show you. In here, I'm going to use Winget because I'm going to run it on one machine on my local network where I have Windows 10 installed. And for no other reason, but on that machine I have dedicated GPU. But this process is going to be very similar on every platform, so you don't have to worry about that. So now I'm going to get to Windows, and here I already prepared one directory, and I open this location in Git Bash terminal. And Git Bash is definitely the best possible solution for this kind of work. So first I'm going to install this project. With this command I'm going to install llama.cpp in this very same directory. Alright, we have it. Now we are going to need some elements from this GitHub repository, so I'm going to clone GitHub repository in this very same directory for that purpose. Alright, this is great. Next thing that we need is model. And what I intend to do, in order to make this episode more interesting, I intend to download model from Hugging Face using Hugging Face CLI. And I found one interesting model that I want to download. It's not huge, it's 3,09 gigs. That is going to be fast. It's Qwen 2.5, 1,5 billion parameters. And how we are going to proceed? First I'm going to copy this name. I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to use command Hugging Face CLI. I want to download this model into local directory. I'm going to create in this root directory one more directory named Qwen, and there I'm going to store this model. Sorry, it's not local dir, it's local -dir. It's good now. Okay, that was super fast. I'm going to clear my screen now. And first, let me show you something. This is our model. It's of say sensor type, but we cannot use that kind of model. For our purpose, we have to convert that model into gguf file or gguf file type. And exactly for that reason, I downloaded this Git repository. Let me show you. Because in order to do that, we are going to need one file from here. This one. Convert HF to gguf, where HF stands for Hugging Face. So now I'm going to get back and I'm going to type now. So we need Python in order to run this. Alright, I believe that this is going to work. At least soon enough we are going to know. And that went great. Okay, here is our model. It's of type gguf. Now I'm going to clear my screen once again. Well, now we can run this model from command line very easily. Let me show you. I'm using local path in here because my llama CLI is installed locally. If you install llama C++, globally you don't have to use this exe. And now I'm going to provide -m for model. I'm going to provide my model. It's Qwen gguf and I'm going to run it. Let's say something. Well, it works perfectly. I'm going to exit now. So that works, but what if you want to access your model from some other machine on your local network? For that we are going to use llama -server exe, of course m for model. But now we have to provide port. I'm going to use port 10,020 and host. Alright, one explanation. If you avoid this last argument, you are still going to be able to access web interface, but only from machine where you are hosting your llama server. With this argument, I can access this model even from another machine on my network, and that is exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to press Ctrl T and I'm going to navigate to HTTP 192.168. IP address of my local machine with Windows, it's 192.168.0.39, and we are serving on port 10,020. Let me check once again. So now I'm just going to execute this command. Okay, I have some error. Yeah, I have a typo. It's not /, it's dot. quen.gguf. Let's try it again. And it's running. So I'm going to get back to my Linux machine, and I'm going to press Ctrl T for a new tab, and I'm going to navigate to HTTP 192.168.0. So 192.168.0.39 it's address of my Windows machine, and I'm serving on port 10,020. And great. As you can see, we are running quen.gguf. Let's try something. So guys, that will be all for this episode. I hope that you learned something new and interesting. So please like, subscribe, and see ya!